Our second speaker tonight is Krista Butler. She is speaking from Pathways. This is her icebreaker and very first Toastmaster speech. Her evaluator tonight is Jerry Paul. Could you please share Krista's objectives?
I'll be happy to, Mr. Toastmaster. Krista has asked me to watch for a well-organized speech. I'm going to focus on her speaking style, and the speech tonight is going to be informational. But Krista also asked for me to watch for proper speaking stance, use of the speaking area, and proper facial gestures.
Excellent. Thank you, Jerry. Krista is requesting 8 minutes for her speech. Krista is a life coach, author, business owner, and world traveler. She's getting ready to go work and play in Africa for 2 months and can't wait to come back to share stories from her adventures for her second speech. The title of Krista's speech tonight is If You Were Attacked Today, Would You Survive? If you were attacked today, would you survive? Krista Butler.
Hey, Jeff, she wants that movie. Jeff, could you move that, please, forward?
Did you all know that April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month? I didn't until recently. And so I decided to do some research, and I wanted to share some alarming and scary statistics with you all. Did you know that 1 in 5 women will be raped at some point in her life? And 1 in 3 women will experience some form of domestic abuse in her relationship. And 1 in 3 college women will experience being attacked on a college campus in her college career. Now, I know that I don't want to be a part of the statistics, and I don't want you to be a part of that, and I don't want your wife, or your mother, or your daughter, or sister, or niece, or anyone, any female you know to be a part of these statistics either. So what can women do to protect themselves, you may ask? Who here has heard of Krav Maga before? Raise your hand. A couple of you? Okay, perfect. So Krav Maga is an amazing self-defense fighting system. And I myself actually signed up for a Krav Maga program 6 months ago. And so tonight I want to share with you all the top 3 reasons of why I decided to do Krav Maga. So the first reason why I chose to do Krav Maga is I want to feel safe when I'm world traveling. A lot of you know that I spent 2 years traveling around the world and lived in over 36 different countries. And I'm actually getting ready to go to Africa in 2 weeks by myself. And I don't want to spend my time in Africa being worried about getting raped or kidnapped or pickpocketed. I want to enjoy my time there. And honestly, I'm so freaking tired of people telling me that it's not safe for me to travel outside the United States as a woman. And while I do think it is smart to do research prior to traveling and know the situation that you're going to be in, I don't want to let fear hold me back in any way in life. The second reason that I chose to do Krav Maga is I want to be a role model for women. I want to be a leader for women. I work with hundreds of women already as their life coach, and I'm teaching them how to be independent and confident. And I like to practice what I preach. So by me doing Krav Maga, I'm role modeling and showing women what's possible to do for themselves. And the third reason why I chose to do Krav Maga is to help me to heal from my divorce. My first life coach taught me that one of the best ways to physically move anger out of your body is to be physical. And so for me, that means being able to kick or punch a bag while imagining my ex-husband's face on the bag. I know it's a little intense, but it works for me. He left me with 7 years of painful memories that I don't want to hold on to anymore. I want to move on with my life. I don't want to be a victim. And so Krav Maga gives me my power back. Now I want to introduce all of you into the Krav Maga world tonight. And I'm going to show you 3 real life scenarios that we would practice in class and then also how to protect yourself as well. So first, let me introduce you to Paul, who is an actual Krav Maga instructor at the Extreme Krav Maga Gym in Fenton. And then I wanted to show you the uniforms that we wear. There is a reason I'm wearing this right now. This is what a woman would wear in a Krav Maga class, and this is what a man would wear. And then we also have this tradition where we have all the students line up in the front of the room, and we turn and we face to Emi, the founder of Krav Maga. He introduced it to Israel in the 1950s to the Army and Defense systems. And then basically we bow to Emi, and then we bow to an instructor, and we say the word kira, which is a Hebrew word meaning respect. So it looks like this. Kira. Kira. Okay, now I'm going to show you 3 real life scenarios. So the first one is, let me grab my prop here. Imagine that you've been shopping all day at the mall and you're leaving the building, you're walking out to your car in a dimly lit parking lot, and someone is coming up and they're trying to take your purse or your bags from you. This is what could happen. Okay, now we're going to break that down a little bit slower, and Paul's going to show you what just happened.
So what Krista does right away is the correct technique is not to fight this and get into a tug of war. She comes with me as I pull her back, delivers a strike to my head, palm strike. As I bend over and step forward, she kicks me in the groin. This takes me to the ground. She's able to back out and exit the situation safely.
Okay, our second scenario is imagine that you are out and you're exercising, you're jogging at a park, it's secluded, and someone is watching you and they're going to come up and try to kidnap you and push you into their van. Okay, let's go ahead and break this down again a little bit slower.
So again, she has to address what the immediate threat is. The immediate threat is me pushing her into a van or onto the ground. So she has to catch her balance. At the same time, she's going to take her bicep to her ear and rotate 90 degrees, which in essence will break my wrist. And then she's going to deliver strikes, elbow strike, hammer strike, bit me over, build her wall, a knee, a groin kick. We love groin kicks. And as I go down, a hammer fist to the back of the neck, which will end the fight.
Okay, and for our third scenario, imagine that you just went on a date with a man, you go back to his place, and things are starting to get a little bit out of hand with your sexy time, and you're getting uncomfortable. So I'm going to be demonstrating this from the floor, so if you need to all stand up and look at it, you can do that. Stop. Okay, we're going to break that down.
So, as you can see, I've kind of got her pinned here. She's got really no place to go. So her best option at this point is an eye gouge. The eye gouge will back me up so she can build a wall with her leg, keep me from coming in. Once she gets herself settled, she can deliver kicks to my chest, another kick to my face, which will back me off, kick me off the bed or the couch or wherever, and she can once again get away safely.
So today I shared with you all some really alarming statistics about why it's important for women to protect themselves. And as you can see, Krav Maga is a great way to do that. Krav Maga is also really great for if you're traveling by yourself to feel safe, to also feel confident and independent in your life, and to also deal with unresolved anger from past your current situation. So ask yourself this. If you were attacked today, would you be able to defend yourself? And not only survive or defend yourself, but would you be able to thrive? Thank you.